I think big help, much needed, because it's early days in the tournament, and you want his quality, his experience, because when you don't have Krunal and Hardik from yesteryears, and the pressure then on Karen Pollard becomes immense. So with Surya coming into the side, that will really strengthen the Mumbai Indians middle order.
Sky's return to Mumbai is going to be huge. Obviously, we know the calibre of player he is. I think it's actually going to free up Rohit Sharma at the top. So it's not only going to bring out the best in Mumbai, it's going to bring out the best of Mumbai's skipper. He's going to play with that freedom. Not that he didn't in the first game, but it's just going to strengthen their batting line and keep that sense of calmness in the change room, which Sky brings.
Well, there's an opportunity there since it's a day game. That's the only time I think sides might seriously think of two spinners, because what happens in a night game, the ball can get really wet and then it becomes really hard to grip the ball. But day game, every possibility, and especially if they feel that the track is dry, then they might opt for two. Yeah.
Obviously, being a day game, I think they can definitely go for it, but we just got to see it and weigh up the conditions. If you lose a toss and there is a bit of dew around, even in that afternoon, evening sort of time slot, it can be difficult to hold. So it's a tricky one, but it's no doubt Mahela and Shane Bond and the coaching staff would be very detailed and planned for this.
He can go anywhere, depending. Like I mentioned, if they lose an early wicket, he might go at 3. If they don't lose an early wicket like the last game, then Sanju Samson did the right thing by coming at number 3. So, you got to be flexible, and especially with Padikkal now there.
Padikkal, I think they're going to just leave him at number 4 where he batted, in the first match. We've seen guys like Evan Lewis, drop down from opening and had success early in the tournament. It's a case of where do you fit him in, with their lineup. But I think, they've planned for a number of months now. Don't just change it after one game. So stick with it. They've had a win on the board. So why change? Don't fix what's not broken.
It's a massive role he's got to play, because he'll be anxious, he'll be a little nervous. He played for the Mumbai Indians all these years ago, and now I'm looking forward to that contest. It's always a great contest. It's watched by everybody when he bowls to Rohit Sharma. It'll be great.
Trent Boult's always going to be a key against any lineup, but in particularly Mumbai, because he's played there the last 2-3 seasons. So they're probably going to overthink it, if anything, the Mumbai team, because they know what Boulty bowls. But it might be a game of a bit of cat and mouse, out in the middle. It's going to be a lot of banter, a lot of friendly banter, and I'm looking forward to these matchups.